Ben Sebastian here, curator of the Sonic Symphonic podcast, composer of the Kalasin series of albums. Quite an exciting day today for me, as I've got all sorts of new kit and software and things to play around with. So the video is going to sort of look a little bit more refreshed and a little bit different. I had some of my equipment sort of go down on me. Why am I moving my pillow? I don't know. I had some of my equipment go down on me, and so it's now time for an upgrade, and hopefully this will be a bit more of a fun experience for me and for you. But today I'm going to introduce you to a band called Brooker from Austin in Texas, and they are a sort of black death kind of combination. Let's go and find out more about them. Regular viewers will know I'm a bit of a fan of etymology, where words come from, and Brooker, funnily enough, originates it's a critic, comes from critic sort of spellings and kind of history, and it basically is kind of an informal sort of slang word for shame or disgrace, or a person in disgrace, and it's still used in Swedish as well as many other places. So that's that. As you might expect, with a sort of a death black metal band, each individual member has given themselves a suitable name. We have Misery, and that's the singer. We have guitarist Val Rosar, bassist Sect, S-E-K-T, and I wonder who Von Hammerblast would be. Well, that has to be the drummer. The band are currently releasing their first full-length album, and that's due to be out before the end of the year. And they've kind of released a couple of EPs, one entitled Demo, one entitled Plague Tempest, and what I'm going to be doing here today is just running a track from each that I've picked as my sort of favourite, and talking a bit more about the band and introducing you to them ahead of this release, in a hope that we can gather up some more support and some more listeners. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you now to the EP Demo, released in 2020, December the 21st, and I'm going to play a track called Eternal Descent, so headphones on time it is. Okay, that was like super in your face, full of pace. Definitely vibes of Dimmu Borgir, particularly those lovely, wet demon vocals. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of things like Dark Funeral, Dark Throne, indeed, and these are some of the names that they cite in their sort of palette of inspiration, and what a fusion this is. Absolutely monstrous stuff. I'd say that was my favourite from the demo EP, but equally the other two tracks, Rotting Lust and Forever Vile, are just as entertaining, just as dark, just as powerful. So if that's whetted your appetite, well, we've got another one. Okay, we move now to the second EP, Plague Tempest. Now, there was a toss-up between two tracks I could play here, and it was Plague Tempest itself, and the one I'm going to go with, which is a certain side of hell. Both of all again, another 3-track EP, but both of those particular tracks sort of stood out. But I'm going to roll with certain side of hell, because this is put my teeth back in. This shows a certain side of the band, which is phenomenal, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's put my headphones on and let's roll again.
Take
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Goosebumps. So good. Even down to that little last percussive fill at the end. What a magical piece, you know. It's for a deaf and a black band, you know, you could be expected, certainly because of the kind of stuff that I like, to go. This is a track that's balls to the wall heavy, and then here's another track that's again balls to the wall heavy. But the way this EP closed was just absolutely magical. It was a slightly more melodic, slower paced, sort of more black type of metal track, but then this colourful scene at the end, complete with atmospherics, beautiful piano, and sort of, you know, very kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Very sort of liquid playing. It wasn't just, you know, here's a chord sequence, there's little touches, little runs, and it was just so very sweet. And the lyrical content of this one got me. I found myself listening to the words more in a piece like this than something that's just gunning at the wall and you're caught up in the pace and the energy. And the energy's there, but overall that was just a track that kind of sort of blossomed out the band, and again you get to see how diverse they are. So I've really enjoyed both of these EPs in full. The other two tracks on this particular EP are None Worthy and Plague Tempest. It's all worth a listen. I have to say that I'm going to put all the links below. Go to their Bandcamp link. It's free to stream, it's free to download as they prepare for what can only be an absolutely epic full-length album, and I can't wait to hear it. And I hope you guys keep in touch, and I hope I've done a reasonable job here today. Thank you very much.